So for this technique, we are going to look at twining, which looks like this when it's done. So you're going to need two different colors of thread. So I have a lighter pink and a more of a burgundy color for this. When it says that you need two needles, you definitely want to use one at least for the one that twines around the other one. But the other thread, you basically are just doing a simple tabby weave. So if you can only get your hands on one needle, you still should be able to do this. It does recommend in your packet that you have a 6-inch needle and a 3-inch needle. I've done this several times with just two 3-inch needles and haven't had any problems whatsoever. So I don't think the length of the needle really matters that much. But right now I do have a 6-inch needle and a 3-inch needle, and I've already threaded my yarn. And it's just because those are the needles that I had on hand. But like I said, I don't think it really matters. So I am going to start with the pink yarn because it's on the 6-inch needle, which I think is easier to use for tabby weaving. So I'm just going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. And this is just your simple plain weave. Nothing exciting. And I'm going to go all the way across. Oh, let's get it all the way there. And I'm going to pull it all the way through. And make sure I leave a little bit of a tail. And scooch that all the way up to the top. And make sure that is nice. And then I'm going to take my second color, which is my burgundy. And I am going to now go over this first warp, under the second one, and also under the pink thread. So it goes under the second warp and under the pink yarn. And I'm going to pull it through and leave a little matching tail for my pink yarn. And now I'm going to repeat that again, trying not to catch my yarn on a bunch of stuff here. So I'm going to go over this warp thread, under the second one, under my pink thread, and pull it through. And you can see it's starting to twine. So over, under, under. Okay, remember that second under though is underneath the pink yarn. Over, under, under. Over, oops, over, under, under. It's a little bit easier when you're not trying to hold it so it's in camera view, or at least trying to hold it in camera view. Over, over, under, under. Over, under, under. And get all the way across. Over, over, under, under. Okay, my pink thread's kind of interfering. Make sure it stays out of the way. Over, under, under. And one more. And then coming back the other way in just a sec. Well, actually, that should be my last one. So coming back the other way, I am simply going to reverse my pink one. So it ended with under. So I'm going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Get this one all the way across. Oops. Let's get you in view, sorry. simple tabby weave, just the opposite of what we had done before. Watch your selvage here. Make sure it goes all the way up to the top. And then to return, if we look at the finished one, so to come back, you're going to go under. So instead of going over like we did the first time, we're going to go under, over. Let me get this in the right position. So get this under. And then it's there we go. Okay, so we go over these two and under this warp. So it's over the warp and the thread under the next warp. So it's basically going opposite of what we did before to make them match. Okay, so over, under, under. So over this warp, so it's going over the top of the pink one, under the next one. So you're going at an angle. It's kind of like a crisscross. And then pull it through. So angle that one over that second warp. So over this warp, under that warp. Over this warp, under that warp, sideways. And then you'll have kind of this candy cane kind of stripe, and you will have a twist all the way across.